2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're bringing you all the action from the final round of the Valero Texas Open. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. Well, it's been a thrilling week. Let's get to the coverage now. We head down to the first tee now. Wow, that was just striped. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Well, this one's right at the pin. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
She's staring a birdie straight in the eye here.
She's currently tied for 6th. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
A 3-time victor already this season. Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough. Here is her 4th. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, I hope she makes this one, because it's for par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You know, it's tough to see, a tricky read, but it's uphill and a left-to-righter.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll. That one's got some intent. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that'll bring you back to even par. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Now to Roseng. Oh, what about that save? Holding out for a par on the final hole. Whew. It's time to check on the leaderboard. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
And that should secure the par on this one. She's currently tied for 11th. The 5th is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
This one is from at least 30 feet out. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
That one's going to turn out pretty well, I think. This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. It's just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
That was special.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
That's disappointing. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Oh, well played. Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. That was well played. Hit with confidence. She can now grab the putter. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Now this is important. This for par.
And there it is. And it's a one-stroke par 5 for our leader over the field. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. Oh, a chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 5 strokes behind. As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Putting for birdie here. And that will take her now to even par. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Well played there, pin high.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
This is what remains to get into 7th on the leaderboard.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Oh, that's pure silk. She'll take a spot in the top 10 as well. She finds herself in a share of 7th.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. That's tidy.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Never mind. Go and make a par on the next. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Hole number 13, a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's in the sand. Okay, steady now. Just 6 feet between her and the hole.
That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Now 4 back after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Put a little buttercut fade on that one. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And now this, to move into a tie for 3rd place. Henny, what's she facing with this putt?
She's looking at just over 12 foot here.
That's a great putt and an eagle as well. And she moves to 3 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw. Going with the 4-iron here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, this is getting interesting.
As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the center bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. She finds herself currently tied for 2nd. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Looking to move up the leaderboard on this interesting hole.
Well, she can sense a chance of victory here, but must make a move shortly.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, looking good right now, making some significant moves out there at the moment.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
She's currently sitting in second place.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And we're on the final hole here, and she's just one stroke off the lead. This is her second here.
And just one shot off the lead.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt for a final score of 67. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. Signing off with a bogey. Well, Rich, that looked like that was going to be an epic comeback, but in the end, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.